Hello, everybody, and welcome to the finale of this Pokemon X No Healing in Battle Revenge Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we defeated Wikstrom, Malva, Drozna, and then we finally, after so very long, got our revenge on Siebold. But we're not done yet. There is still one battle left in this adventure between us winning and losing like we failed to do so long ago. Luckily, our entire team is still intact. We beat all 4 Elite Four members without losing a single member of our team. And it is time to face off against the champion, Diantha. It's been a long time coming, and I'm ready to finish this adventure off with a win. I'm nervous, but I think we can do this. Let's take a look at the save thing if you watched the last episode, and if you didn't, what are you doing? So you can see I've not saved between then. This is one take, one shot, one opportunity. It's all we've got. Let's make it count, and hopefully we come out as a winner. No matter what happens, thank you all so much for watching this adventure, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me that you stuck around even though it took a very long time to get this finished. I'm glad to bring this finale to you all, whether or not we lose or not. So with that being said, let's enter the Radiant Chamber and get this final fight of this grueling adventure underway. Let's do it. It's been a long time. February 14th, 2020. Before the pandemic started, we began this series. I have great shame that it took this long to finish, but I'm bringing this to you all with great pleasure to have finished it. Let's come out a winner. Let's do it. I'm ready. Whatever she has to throw at me, I'm going to make this count. Let's do it. Welcome at last, dear trainer. As you must know, I am the champion, Diantha. Oh, but you're the child I spoke to in Lumio City and Coumarine City, aren't you? That means that you are also the one that dear Augustine said. Of course! How could I? I must look like such a fool not to recognize you sooner. You and your Pokemon are the ones who stopped Team Flare for us all. It seems wrong of me to say this, but thank you. You saved all of us. I can't wait to see what you and your Pokemon are capable of, now that I know exactly what it is you've done already. In the spirit of Jeff, Sandra and I accept your challenge. Time for the final fight versus the champion of the X and Y KALOS Region Pokemon League. Versus champion Diantha here in the Radiant Chamber in the KALOS Region. And first up is her Hawlucha. I need your help. The star pair of this series, Kangaskhan. Let's do this. All right, Kangaskhan, you are first to bat. Hopefully, first to bat. Not even intended. Hopefully you and Kasaya are the only two I need in this fight. Hawlucha's level 64, flying fighting type. Kangaskhan, do what you do best. Hit them with your super fast speed and strike it with an acrobatics. I hope it's enough. And that's it for Hawlucha. Nice work, Kangaskhan. One down. Okay, that's what I wanted to see the least, but I kind of expected it. Next up is Tyrantrum. Kangaskhan, come on back. This is time for your tag team duo, your partner Kasaya, to take the field. All right, Tyrantrum, a rock and dragon type, level 65. I can't really set up on this thing. I need to take it out as fast as I can. Kasaya, hit this thing with a dazzling gleam. Nice work, a critical hit. That may have actually mattered. Kasaya, you're insane. I love you so much. That very well may have mattered, and that could be the difference maker in doing this deathless. Kasaya, you're amazing. And next up's Aurorus, and you're gonna stay in command. And Aurorus is something I feel very safe in calming our mind against. Rock and Ice type, level 65. Kasaya, calm your mind. You're going to finish this for us. You were the MVP of this series. Everybody has fought in the Pokemon League, and you are going to end it for us right here and now. It's going to light screen. I could care less, because I'm gonna keep calming my mind, probably until it's gone. And then, so will Diantha. She'll be gone, and that'll be it. Dude, I never use strategies like this, but we've come so far. I want to do this deathless if I can. This is the final fight. I'm going to pull out every stop necessary to win this game for us. For the 6 that we have still, for the 9 that died, for the 20 plus Pokemon that died in Jeff's adventure, for every Pokemon I have used in the Kalos region, and for everybody that has watched this adventure. We're doing it for that. We're doing it for everybody. Kasaya's just going to sit there and keep having a clear mind, and hopefully we don't get frozen by Blizzard. It's putting up a Reflect, which is completely pointless. So it's used Light Screen. So I've used 4 of these. This will be number 5. And as soon as that Light Screen falls, that's when I'm going to strike. I need all I can get. I'm not allowed to use Mega Evolution. She is. So, you know, I'm using what I've got. Please don't. Okay. And that is it for Aurorus. Hit this thing with a surf, Kasaya, and see you later, Aurorus. Yeah, it is refrigerate. Good, that's it. All right. I was supposed to fight Gorgeist with King Cow. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, next up's Goodra. All right, this thing has a ton of special defense. I wouldn't be surprised if it lives Dazzling Gleam here. I did get rid of Draining Kiss, even though I didn't want to, but another critical hit. Kasaya, you're nasty. You're disgusting. You're crazy. He's so good. He's the best ever. Holy crap. Dazzling Gleam this Gorgeist. See you later, Gorgeist, probably. Yeah, bye-bye. There's only one Pokemon left. There's only one Pokemon left that stands in the way of us and this adventure finally coming to an end after almost 700 days. It's Gardevoir, her ace level 68, a fairy and psychic type, and it knows how to Mega Evolve. If +5 is not enough, we will not be doing this Pokemon League deathless. But I have faith in Kasaya and his ability to take this Gardevoir out like this. And that's it for Diantha. And we win! We beat it! We got our revenge! You defeated Champion Diantha! Let's go! Witnessing the noble spirits of you and your Pokemon in battle has really touched my heart. It's touched my heart that we finally are able to bring this to an end. I can't believe it's over. We win! Nuku had died, but we pressed on and nobody left our side since Nuku fell. I just wish he could have been here to see it. Maybe it was what was meant to be. Timbuktu helped a lot. Maybe it is what needed to happen. These challenges, everything happens for a reason, I think. Your journey's laid out from the start. And today our journey came to an end. In the best way possible. We are the new champion. Sandra did what Jeff couldn't. We did it. Thank you all so much for watching and following along. I know it's been a long time coming. Along the way, so many of you guys have sent in amazing pieces of fan art. And while we have showcased some of them throughout this playthrough when Pokemon have died, I'm going to be putting together a montage here in the credits of every last piece you guys have sent. I know the series is over now and not everybody cares about that, but for the people that watched, it would mean a lot to me if you went ahead and looked at all of their beautiful artwork that they have sent me throughout this playthrough. But first, let's enter the Hall of Fame. I can't believe it's over. We're finally done. I'm so relieved to have finished this, and I can't wait for you guys to see this. This is going to be awesome. My love for my Pokemon and the way that those Pokemon gave everything they had in battle for me, we're going to record them right here for eternity. Very different from what Siebold says. Look at all of our Pokeballs. They're so cool. They're so different. That's our team of 6. The final 6 has been recorded into the Hall of Fame, along with Sandra. King Cow, our Crobat. Look at her with her partner Kasaya, the Slurpuff. Kucha, our Kangaskhan. with her partner, Apari, our Sock. And last but not least, Vakama, our Pyroar. And Tembakwi, our Quagsire. The late addition, but he helped out a lot. We are the Pokemon League champion. A Deathless Pokemon League, Deathless Elite Four and champion. And that is a great spot for me to leave you guys. I'm going to go ahead and finish Shield that we also still have going on. That's going to be the main priority, along with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes coming out. I'm going to be doing something with that. I really hope you guys will enjoy whatever I decide to do next, and I hope you enjoyed this series. Let me know down below in the comments everything you thought. Leave a like and all that stuff if you did enjoy it, of course. And take a look at the fan art. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. So while this series started almost 2 years ago, some people decided to play along with it, just like they do with many of my other series. And I asked on my Discord server for them to give me a bit of a brief explanation of their journey and how it went, so I can share it all with you guys, because they deserve to be ingrained in the history of this series in some shape or form. Especially, since I wasn't exactly the most consistent, and it's quite the big deal to stick along with a play-along that goes on this long. So I wanted to go ahead and read what they had to say and share some pictures of their adventure. If you did play along and you didn't end up getting it to me, I apologize greatly. Tell me down below in the comments all about it, and I'll be sure to read it as I do all of the comments, even if I don't always respond, because sometimes I'm lazy. You guys know me. But first of all, we have Kyle and his playthrough along with this series. This journey was a long but memorable one. I started off with Sir the Greninja and Wednesday the Pyroar. They worked together to beat Viola. Before Grant, I formed my original 6, being Mindus the Simisear with Unity the Vespiquen, and Seospal the Ivysaur paired with Hund the Furfrou. Hund took on Grant for us, but we lost Mindus to Karina. Decimo our Kangaskhan joined as Unity's new partner. Ramos went just fine, and so did Clement, but we lost 3 more members in fairly quick succession: Hund, Decimo, and a newly added Lucario, Alianjo, soon after. Richard the Jolteon joined with Unity, and Suna the Florges with Seospal. We then beat Olympia, but lost Seospal and Suna against Lysander. This is where Rem the Octillery and Lou the Carnivine joined our team, and this 6 managed to make it to the very end. All we had to do was win. Sir took out Malva, Wednesday took out Wickstrom, Richard took out Siebold. I wanted to give Rem and Lou a chance in the league, but they both died against Drozna, and while Wednesday died against Diantha's Mega Gardevoir, that left her open for Sir to finish this journey off. Despite being a long journey, this was a really fun adventure, and I look forward to doing more in the future. Lady Steel also played along with us, but she didn't really know what to say. The Kalos experience was long, and she lost a lot of good Pokemon along the way, but always kept going and moving forward. Sadly though, when it came to the league, she was no match, but her final 6 went so incredibly far. To Gastrodon, Metagross, Lucario, Spiritomb, Gigalith, and Farfetch'd, well done on making it so far. Magical Girl Rosa also played along with us, with mystery eggs of her own, altered pairing rules, and a Ben 10 naming theme. She had set out on her journey as Gwen across the region of Kalos. Here's what she had to say. Our original 6 was a female Fennekin named Charmcaster, who was paired with our first mystery egg, a male Tortuga named Terraspin. This would soon enough be filled out with Rook the Pidgey and Spider Monkey the Pansage, alongside Astrodactyl the Arcan and Forearms the Leddyba, who admittedly I was initially very disappointed in getting. Oh, how that changed. Eventually, similar to Kroma and many others in this play-along, we reached Grant's gym, and most of that original 6 was wiped out, either by Grant himself or a certain trainer with a Lunatone. But not Forearms Arletian. With Reflect and Mach Punch, she survived the already weakened Amora, and gave Astrodactyl the opening to finish him off. And that is not the only time she would make an impact, despite being an adamant Ledian. She proved herself capable of handling herself all the way through the late game, and was the standout star of our run. After Grant, we added Echo the Timpole, alongside Chameleon, the Helioptile, as well as Brainstorm the Maractus, and Topic the Cubone, Team Camecho, and Team Brainpick. The latter, despite no obvious type advantage, were our fighting type killers, defeating Karina Hedvig, and countless dangerous fighting-type trainers. The former pair had some growing to do, however, but in time they would become the power pair who carried the team, unfortunately falling to Lysander, however. Astrodactyl didn't make it much further after Grant, and that void was filled with Ripjaw's Gyarados. These 6 were a stellar team for most of the game, from Reflection Cave all the way to the rival bridge. However, due to a move I did not see coming, Ripjaws and Forearms finally fell to Trevor at the end of the bridge, and not long after, my favorite pair, Team Brainpick, ironically, fell to a fighting-type trainer in Victory Road. Wild Mutt the Houndoom and Atomics the Dragonite, being Team Mutt Mix, replaced Ripjaws and Forearms after the bridge, and even got some time to shine despite being so late. But the same couldn't be said for Goop the Goodra and Edel the Drapion, Team Eat Goop. I felt nothing towards them, despite how they did against Callum. This left only Team Chemeco as the remaining pair of the Stellar 6, once we reached the league. Luckily, however, we managed to make it through the league with no losses on our end, but I can't help but wish more of my beloved team were here at the end with us all instead. I'll never forget you, Forearms. Rest in peace. And last but not least, we have Mega's run through Kalos. This run was a lot of firsts for me. My first time ever playing Generation 6, my first time doing a play-along, and most importantly, my first ever Nuzlocke victory. This run began with a Froakie named Dart, with his partner Phoenix the Fletchling, while Volt the Pikachu had Koru the Zorua, and lastly, Legend Ardratini and Kelpsy the Skrell. All of them performed well, and the team in the late game had potential to be one of my strongest Nuzlocke teams ever. This, as with many others, changed when we came to Grant. Dart, Phoenix, Kelpsy, Legend, and Koru all fell to Grant's Tyrunt, only leaving Volt left alive. We rebuilt the pieces with Terra the Sandile, Scion the Abra, Cotton the Cottony, Polly the Venipede, and Shadow the Absol. Cotton didn't last long, however, with Justice the Growlithe taking his place, and these 6 took me very far. Ramos fell to the Flames of Justice, Clement fell to Terror's earth-shaking might, Valerie fell to the power of Polly's poison, and Olympia was eclipsed by Shadow. Then Lysander came along, and the first 2 fights were simple enough, but the third came to a bittersweet end. In a misplay by me, Scion's Dazzling Gleam was unable to knock Gyarados out, and this resulted in Scion and Justice being killed. Antlion the Flygon and Kusanagi the Bisharp were added, but then Rival Bridge took them both out soon after. Excalibur the Aegislash and Mirage the Milotic joined the team, and while they joined late, they were my strongest pair and carried us to the league. Malva, Drosna, and Siebold went down with no issues at all, but Wickstrom killed Excalibur and Mirage due to some bad luck, and Volt and Terror then fell to Diantha. However, Volt and Terror did the work that allowed Polly to come in and finish the job off. We had 14 deaths, but we managed to win and become the champions of the Kalos region. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody that played along, everybody that watched, everybody that was a part of this adventure, despite it going on for such a very long time. I really hope you guys enjoyed this series, and I hope you guys enjoy the fan art that I'm about to show that many of you have sent in throughout this long year and a half that this has gone on. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.